So how did you become associated with the Latina Plaza?
Well, I've been on business for 14 years with the butcher shop. That's where I actually started off my business.
Is the butcher shop associated with the Latina Plaza? It's in here? Oh, okay. So this place has been around for 14 years, or?
Well, just the butcher shop.
Just the butcher shop?
Yeah.
So,
and 3 years with the Plaza Latina, with the whole shopping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been 3 years since I bought it.
And so were you one of the ones that founded the place?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And how did that come about?
Well, like I say, 3 years ago, my landlord did give me the opportunity to buy the whole shopping, and that's when I decided to put the indoor soccer, and we used to have a basketball court next door, gym.
And so the restaurant and
the butcher shop is on the same.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I got a grocery store, the restaurant, and the butcher shop.
Oh, okay. Are there things about the history of the space that you consider significant that we should know? This will be a part that we edit out because I don't know. Would you consider this place important to Hickory and pretty much like the community?
Because there's not much places to go out here in, around Catawba. I mean, people wants to have places to stress out after 5 days of work.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And the reason that I decided to do this, that's because Hispanics, they crazy about soccer, and they very loyal with Hispanic with the Hispanic businesses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hispanics are they support the Hispanic businesses.
Right, right.
And I think something like this, that's a good for the community because the whole family can come out here and have fun.
Right. So was it a cultural drive, like to bring, like to support the culture?
Yeah,
within
you're
this
right.
place?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because that's the way it is in our country. I don't know, if, like say, if you ever had a chance to be into Mexico, but that's the way it is in Mexico. People walk down the streets and to do their shopping.
Record. Just keep recording. Oh, you're recording right now? Good job. Uh-huh. So this is the way it is in Mexico?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like bringing a little piece here.
You're right. Yep.
Very good. What experiences have you had here that make this place significant to you?
I don't get it.
Like, what experiences have you had here that make it important to you?
Yeah, we can cut.
We can cut things like we're gonna bring this to
whatever.
somebody,
Okay, yeah.
and they can take out like when I stop.
Yes, keep whatever.
When I mess
Okay.
up, yeah. So, but that was really good. So can we walk back through that?
Yeah.
I'll ask you the same question. It's So, have there been any special events here that make this place important to you?
Well, especially the interest in like American people to learn their language and learn more about the culture.
So like bridging the gap.
Yeah. And it made me feel so good to see a lot of people getting together. I mean, no matter what country they're from, because over here we get people from a lot of different countries.
And so that's what's special about the place?
Yeah. Yeah.
And would you say that it like highlights the culture?
Yeah. Like I say, a lot of people that I talk to, they come from California, Texas. They say they like they like this over here because that's the way it is in California and Texas.
Very good.
So they kind of get used to the culture, and once they move to North Carolina, they miss it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have any places like this around here.
No, not really.
How have you been changed as a result of this place? Has it had any impacts on you?
Yeah, and economical too. It does for all the businesses. Yeah, because it really brings a lot of more traffic.
Why do you return to this place? Like, why would people keep coming back?
Well, I guess they like it, and we was trying to do different things, changing it. And like I said a while ago, I mean, after 5 days of work, people want to get away from stress, stress out.
And so for entertainment, I see you have the indoor soccer. And so what other places do you have?
There's gym.
Gym?
And we also do like Zumba for the women's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I see you had an ice cream shop.
Yeah. Couple bakeries. And the food at our restaurant, it is authentic. And the reason that I decided to do that is because I used to miss my mom's home cooking. And that's what we do there. A lot of people think Taco Bell, places like that, that's authentic Mexican food, but that ain't. But like I say, our food, it is pretty much authentic.
Is there anything you would like to share with us that we haven't asked about?
I mean, all I can add is we just try, through the year we try to have at least couple festivals to try to give it back some to our customers for their support. We do one during Christmas time. Everybody from the shopping center will donate some, make a special dish to provide to the people. We do piñatas for the little kids. We do some drawings for like TVs or stuff like that to give it away. And we usually bring a band for the festival.
What kind of people usually come? Is it like families or mostly families?
Mostly families, yeah.
And what would you say like draws families to here?
Well, at the end we do little kids tournaments, women's tournaments, and adults.
So it's something for everybody.
Yeah, and to me, it's like this. They come over here just to socialize. Instead of be at home, they just come over here and not talk to people. I mean,
Okay, we can cut.
mariachi, stuff like that. Especially on weekends. And if I can do that, a couple people to do shoe shine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because on weekends, that's when most of the people will dress up to go to church.
Oh, yeah.
In our country, it is very popular to do shoe shine. Everywhere that you go, especially in downtowns, you will find people who's doing a shoe shine for you. And I think that'll be good. And like I say, we can do a lot more things. like I say, put a. And we do a lot of like a corn on the cob, stuff like that. So people, like I say, after we get out from church, they can come over here and get it just at least like an ice cream, just to try to forget about the work, their routine.
How's it finance, like all the additional things that you're doing?
I'm sorry?
How's it all like? How do you get all the money to do all the additional things?
That's like I say, to do the festivals, each one will provide some, and then to do the improvements. I mean, the business we're creating. I mean, like I said, 3 years ago when we bought the shopping center, we bought, I would say 60% rented of the buildings, and I got them all rented right now. So, and what we've been doing, we've been reinvesting the money because those buildings, they were in pretty bad condition when we bought it. So like I said, we've been reinvesting.
Do you think you'll ever add on to the buildings?
Well, right now I do have a lot of more things to do. I had to put a lot of new AC units, and do a lot more maintenance before I got to do a lot of roof repair before I can. I mean, one day if I get to the point where I don't have enough to build, and I'm try to build. But as long as I keep those, the ones that I have are full, I mean.
Okay. How long has this place been here?
3 years.
3 years.
I mean, that's when I bought it 3 years ago, and that's when I started doing the improvements.
We'll run through and make sure we've covered everything. Right. We got the history of the place.
And whenever I bought it, like say this place, it was in pretty bad condition. You can hardly see any traffic. Yeah.
So it's significantly improved.
Oh yeah.
Keeps growing.
Yeah.
And how would you say a place like this benefits the community?
Well, even if it's economic, for us economical, and what I see especially on the Hispanic community, they don't have a lot of. They don't have a place. There's not a lot of places to go, and a lot of people, because of the language, they're afraid to go to some of those places. And over here, once they feel like more at home, they won't.
Does this place affect like areas outside of Catawba, like further past?
You mean effect?
Yeah, like do people outside of like Catawba County and Hickory know more about it? I mean, do they know about it?
Well, there's a lot of people still don't even know about it.
Even here in the community.
Yeah, because since it is on the back of the main road, a lot of people that talk to, they say, well, how long you been in the middle? I say, well, with the butcher shop 14 years, and he said, well, I just live down the street, I didn't know nothing about it.
Is that Hispanics and whites?
Yeah, American people. Yeah.
You good? Yeah.
I think that's good. Are you good?
I think so. We got a lot of stuff that I wanted.
Well, if you got any more questions down the road, you feel free to call me. mariachi, stuff like that. Especially on weekends. And put a, if I can do that, a couple people to do shoe shine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because on weekends, that's when most of the people will dress up for to go to church.
Oh, yeah.
In our country, it is very popular to do shoe shine. Everywhere that you go, especially in downtowns, you will find people who's doing a shoe shine for you. And I think that'll be good. And like I say, we can do a lot more things. Like I say, put a... In our country, we do a lot of... like a corn on the cob, stuff like that. So people, like I say, after we get out from church, they can come over here and get just at least like an ice cream, just to try to forget about the work, their routine.
How's it finance, like, all the additional things that you're doing?
I'm sorry?
How's it all, like, how do you get all the money to do all the additional things?
That's, like I say, to do the festivals, each one will provide some. And then to do the improvements, I mean, the business we're creating. I mean, like I said, 3 years ago when we bought the shopping center, we bought, I would say 60% rented of the buildings. And I got them all rented right now. So, and what we've been doing, we've been reinvesting the money because those buildings, they were in pretty bad condition when we bought it. So like I say, we've been reinvesting.
Do you think you'll ever add on to the buildings?
Well, right now I do have a lot of more things to do. I had to put a lot of new AC units and do a lot more maintenance before I got to do a lot of roof repair before I can. I mean, one day if I get to the point where I don't have enough to build, and I'm try to build. But as long as I keep those the ones that I have are full, I mean.
Okay. How long has this place been here?
3 years.
3 years.
I mean, that's when I bought it 3 years ago, and that's when I started doing the improvements.
We'll run through and make sure we've covered everything. Right. We got the history of the place.
And whenever I bought it, like I say, this place, it was in pretty bad condition. You can hardly see any traffic. Yeah.
So it's significantly improved.
Oh yeah.
Keeps growing.
Yep.
And how would you say